You're taking a look at the scene. The last NFL game played at RFK. The fans swarming the field, many trying to get a piece of the field as reminders. History closing a chapter at RFK as the Redskins will move to a new home in suburban Maryland. As we welcome you to the Fox Television Center here, Fox NFL Sunday. All right, folks, a program reminder that coming your way after this post-game show, it'll be Married with Children. That'll be followed by The Simpsons, Ned and Stacy, and we end the evening with The X-Files. Now, let's take you through the day to tell you what's taking place. Of course, the Redskins close out the season on a positive note, 37-10. Terry Allen, Redskins season best, surpassing Riggins with his totals today. Other scores in action, Green Bay.
Antonio Freeman looking inside, leveled by Corey Fuller. That was just an example of the game. How hard hitting was Brad Johnson. $15 million richer. Chris Carter on this 43-yard touchdown. Ties the game at 7-all. Then Brett Favre back. Dorsey 11 screen pass. This one goes straight to your great downfield blocking. Green Bay up by a touchdown, 17-10. And then Favre back against. Nobody in the middle. There's your quick post. There's Andre Rison. He's got it. There's the turkey walk. Here's the leap. There you go. Green Bay all over the Vikings, 38-10.
Green Bay's victory today made it 16 in a row at Lambeau, including the playoffs. Brett Favre was asked after the game if Green Bay will be unbeatable in the playoffs at home.
Well, we're playing that way. I think it'd be tough, but anything can happen, and we got to be on our toes. There's some great football teams that are going to come in here and play us, and we have to play mistake-free. We made a couple of turnovers today. It'll be tough, but we're pretty good at home.
And indeed, they ought to be pretty good at home. I think about when Green Bay went through that little injury stretch, but a lot of guys are back, and they reloaded pretty quickly on the offensive end.
They have, and they wanted to put an exclamation point on this game today. I mean, they did a fantastic job making a statement that when you come to Green Bay, Lambeau Field, you're going to have to reckon not only with our defense, but you're going to reckon with this offense. We got Keith Jackson playing outstanding. We got Andre Rison. I think it's a steal for this team. And Andre Rison, believe it or not, getting that touchdown pass, now he's accepted as he jumped into the stands today. I was pumped for him. I've known this kid has gone through a lot over the last couple of years, and to see him now being a part of a team and being able to contribute, I think he's going to be a fantastic person for the playoffs.
I think he pretty much said it all. You know, when I'm in this outfit, I feel compelled to get into a rendition of I Hear That Train A-Comin' by Johnny Cash. But let's talk some football.
Hey, Sean Jones had a
Sean Jones, Reggie White played great. Edgar Bennett, a guy that's been overlooked a little bit. I was going somewhere with that. Edgar Bennett played some great football. It's Christmas, man. Lighten up. Everybody
Johnny
just
Cash
lighten up.
no train coming on Christmas. That's not a Christmas song.
It's the outfit.
Oh, that outfit. Well, it looks
Edgar
like
Bennett ran hard.
Somewhere.
Matt Millen pointed out, Mark Chimura coming back, jump starts that offense in terms of their running. Andre Rison, he's not making a lot of catches. Ronnie pointed out he's such an integral part of that offense because he draws people away. And I'll tell you, this team, the defensive ends are the key. They're coming on right now. Sean Jones was banged up. Didn't want to talk about it a lot publicly. Reggie White's been pacing himself. Reggie told me, watch me down the stretch. And I'm watching both those guys, and they're delivering.
Karnak.
Oh, you're Karnak now.
40-27. Open it up. Who ran for 40 times today and only threw 27 passes? Lo and behold, the Green Bay Packers. Cold weather, Bennett over 100. Ha! That's how you do it. That's a good combination, man. Run first, throw second.
Hey, man,
take it, man.
When you put things up to that, when you put things up to that, yeah, boy.
Is that how Terry gets at this hour of the evening? Let's talk a little bit about Philadelphia today to see what the Eagles did, closing out their final game of the regular season.
Kid Graham back. Looking downfield, standing at the 5. Mike Manula coming over from the backside, scoops up this ball, goes in. Touchdown, Eagles up by 7. Ricky Waters over the left side. Waters looking forward to playing the 49ers next week as Philadelphia, the Eagles, 29-19 over the Cardinals.
All right, as we move along, the Carolina Panthers today looking to close out on a strong note.
Came on coming into this game, Kevin Green, 14.5 sacks. Lamar Latham, 13.5. But Kerry Collins leading the blitz. Who do they go to? Wesley Walls, man for man, beats it. Now you have Carolina up by 7. Who owns the record for the longest rush from the line of scrimmage in the NFL history? Quarterback-wise, that would be Cordell Stewart as he rumbles 80 yards here for the Steelers. This game now is 18-14. And then this 4th down pass, Stewart over the middle. Pass intercepted. Carolina And only his second year as Bill Cowher, totally upset with Brendan Stye's effort as he was called for illegal procedure that moved the ball back. Steelers lose to the Panthers, who win the NFC Western Division 18-14.
And, of course, with that clinched the first-round bye. And after the game, one of the defensive stars for Carolina, we caught up with Eric Clemens and Kevin Green.
All right, guys, I'm on the field here with Kevin Green, and it's kind of deja vu. I mean, the defense comes through for you once again. 2 big Pittsburgh drives down at the end, and you come through on both.
Huge plays. You know, I wouldn't want it any other way because, you know, like the Steelers are known for their defense, and I want this team to be known for defense. And the crowd was chanting defense, defense, and we were able to step up and make a key play at a critical time at the end of the game. So I'm just so happy we won this one. You know, division champs is what we've been plugging along all year about this, and just tremendous.
What, can you put in feelings, you know, how you feel? Can you put it into words how you feel winning this thing before the home fans and going perfect here this year?
I'm numb. I'm numb. I mean, I don't know. I've very seldom lost for words, but I'm numb. It's just a blessing.
A blessing. Kevin Green, look forward to seeing you here at home, at least for one of your playoff games. Good luck to you from here on out, and maybe you'll make it all the way to New Orleans.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's send it back to our Fox Television Center in Hollywood. JB and the gang, guys.
All right, Eric, well, before New Orleans, got to do the wild card thing. Philadelphia traveling to San Francisco to play. It all gets started with the pregame show here on Fox at 3:30 Eastern. The Saturday matchup, Minnesota at Dallas. That's a game that ought to be strong as well. Cowboys hosting the Minnesota Vikings, that in a wild card matchup. And as we come back inside to chat just a bit about that, well, I got to think Minnesota was very confident going into today's game. But although they lost, they were looking ahead and saying they wanted Dallas specifically.
That's right. Denny Green said that if we could get a chance to play play Dallas again in Dallas, we have a chance of beating these guys. They played them 2 years ago, I think it was, or a year ago. They lost to them in overtime. They have a chance of going down there and upsetting these guys. The reason why I think they can is because of their front seven. Playing on AstroTurf, it's a different front seven. These guys get after the pass with Randall. You got Smith on one end. These guys are going to put pressure on Troy Aikman, and I think they're going to cause confusion, and they're not going to give up a big play. And that's what Dallas needs. They haven't been able to come up with the big play. But on the other side, Howie, San Francisco, I like Terrell Owens. I like what he's doing there, and I think that team, if he can play well in this playoff stretch, they have a chance of going.
Yeah, Terrell Owens has been a great addition for them. They thought that was going to come from J.J. Stokes, but obviously his year was cut short with injuries and really hadn't performed well prior to that. But, you know, when you look at this weekend's games, the most intriguing team to me this season has been the Dallas Cowboys. They seem to go up and down offensively. They haven't gotten into sync. But when you look at that defense, they've played outstanding. You look at them as a team. Where are the big games that they've played? New England looked like a challenger. They knocked New England off. Green Bay goes down there. Looks like, hey, this is the year we're going to beat Dallas. They knocked Green Bay off. San Francisco, ready to step it up? Nope. Beat them. Is this a team, as John Madden pointed out and Pat Summerall pointed out, that can rise to the occasion when they want? It remains to be seen. There's certainly enough talent there.
You know, if this offense for Dallas continues to play like it's played second half of the season, I still think Dallas could get to the Super Bowl. I still think they could win. They would be like the old Steeler teams in the 70s. They would win 10-6, 12-9, something like that, because this offense hasn't proven that it can take the pressure off of its defense. Can you only imagine how good Dallas would be if they had an offense that could score points? Right now, they just can't score any points.
Well, the absence of Jay Novacek looms large, huh?
It does.
Dave Campo, you know, maybe the assistant coach of the year. Yeah, a remarkable job.
And when you think about it, I'm looking forward to that matchup with the two corners going against Jake Reed as well as going against Chris Carter. I think that's going to be a fantastic matchup right there.
All right, another matchup that proved to be a good one today, Jacksonville and Atlanta. Jacksonville in a must-win situation to get in the playoffs.
One of the most exciting young quarterbacks, Mark Brunell, as Jacksonville Jaguars back. Linebackers drop deep. They lock up on their man. Nobody to cover the back. The quarterback, 11-yard touchdown run by Brunell as Jacksonville goes up by 7. Now in the closing seconds, Morton Anderson, who had made 59 straight field goals from inside the 30, misses wide to the left as Jacksonville goes into the playoffs and only their second year in the National Football League as they take care of Atlanta 19-17.
All right, moving along up to Buffalo.
Thurman Thomas over